the series is a several part series. Today we're going to focus on one part of the series, and then for the next like about 4 or 5 weeks we're going to do another video. So I'm trying to build, you get what I mean? I'm going to build a little by little. So part 1 of the series, we're focusing on adding. So we're going to add to what you're already doing, if that makes sense. So if you're eating soda, if you're drinking, if you're eating fried chicken and you love your chips and you love your juice and you love your Snicker bars and your ice cream like I did, just still eat that. I'm not telling you to take it away. And I know that sounds counterintuitive and the opposite of what everybody's telling you to do, but this is what worked for me. Again, I lost 35 pounds at one point, then I got pregnant, and I'm on my weight loss journey again. So I did lose weight before, and this is exactly how I did it. Like I said, it sounds counterintuitive. Keep eating unhealthy, then you're gonna change it, don't worry, that's next week. But for this week, just worry about adding. Like for instance, here's an example. Before I tell you the 4 things to add more of, I just want to tell you a story real quick. When I started drinking green tea, I used to use table sugar and lemon, a lot of lemon. And table sugar is not good for you, I'm telling you that right now. But it outweighed the benefits that, oh, I could have green tea. Green tea speeds up your metabolism. So when I had my green tea, I would put table sugar. Then after like a few weeks, like 2-3 weeks, I started adding stevia in the raw. And then after that, then I just stopped using sugar and I just started adding more lemon. So what ends up happening is I can just drink my green tea with lemon now. And it was small steps. I just added what I needed to drink the green tea, and then I started deducting. And that's what I'm trying to tell you guys now. It's okay that you still eat fried chicken while you're gonna add these things I'm gonna tell you to. You know what I mean? It's okay, trust me, because then eventually you're gonna start taking out these bad habits little by little. You remember the Aesop fable, the tortoise and the hare? Legit, when it comes to being more healthy and having more of a healthy lifestyle and trying to lose weight, it really is slow and steady wins the race. That's why I'm documenting my weight loss, so people can see that it does. Wow, it took her a year. It took her over a year. Yes, because that's what, when you're doing it right, that's how you keep the weight off. That's what makes it more long term than let's just change my whole life today. I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna eat perfect, I'm not gonna screw up. No, you're gonna screw up, I promise you. So okay, so the first thing I'm gonna tell you to add to your diet is add more water. I think that's probably one of the most important things you can do, because water hydrates you. Water flushes out the toxins and your bodily waste. So I recommend that. It's hard, don't get me wrong. I personally try to consume a gallon of water a day. I usually do, or I may fall like 2 cups short, which is okay, you know. Don't beat yourself up, because you're not proving anything to anybody. Oh, I drink a gallon a day. No, I'm being honest. I try to drink a gallon a day. I don't always do. By the way, I don't know if you know the formula to see how much water you should be consuming. If you weigh 180 pounds, you divide that by 2, which is 90, and then that's how many ounces you should be drinking, which divide that by 8, and that's how many cups, which is like 11 and a quarter, so a little over 11. So like it's like 11 and like 11 cups and 4 ounces, and 2 ounces. 11, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yes, 11 cups and 2 ounces. And so yeah, so I try to drink over that because I do weigh a little more than that. I'm not comfortable telling my weight yet, guys. I know, I try to be so honest, but I am a little embarrassed about my weight. But once I am less than 200, I can guarantee that. I started my weight loss journey, yeah, like over 200 I did. And I'm a little less than 200 now, so just to give you a ballpark figure. Yeah, so just add more water. Bottom line, I want this to be cut and concise. Also, I don't want to hear the, oh, I drink salsa. Salsa is not water. Let me make myself clear. When we talk about cutting out soda and replacing things in place of, seltzer is a good option. But even if you are drinking seltzer, you do still need to add water. I'm not asking you to cut anything out. Remember, just add more water. Even if you don't like the taste of water, try to add more fruit into it. I have a berry lemon recipe that tastes just like juice. See that little eye that popped up? Click that and it'll bring you to my berry lemon recipe. And it's infused water. It looks bloodshot red and it's just water and berries and lemon. So anyway, so the second thing you can do to add more to what you're already doing is add more fruits and veggies. So if you're already eating fruits and veggies, that's great, but add a little more. So my rule of thumb is, and I don't do this every time, but I try to buy a new fruit or vegetable, or like something I haven't eaten in a while, or something I've never tried, every time I go shopping, like every week or every other week, whenever I go. So yeah, I think you should just try that as well, you know. Try to broaden your fruit and veggies. And another thing, don't get too crazy, because that's what I do. I used to go so crazy and buy all mad fruit and veggies. They really do go bad. So I buy like a few here and there, and I'll eat the same thing every day. I know it sounds corny, but that's what I do. And a few ways you can add more fruit and veggies to your diet is like when you eat breakfast, or even if you eat oatmeal, or if you eat bacon, egg, and cheese, because I'm trying to be real here. I don't eat that, but I know a lot of people do. Eat a banana, eat an apple. When you go buy it at the store, they have bananas, apples. Same thing with Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks. Just buy a fruit with it, or a cup of fruit or something. You know, bananas are 50 cents. Like, let's get it together. Also, try to eat more. You could eat more salads, and if you really don't like salads, just eat a side salad with your lunch or your dinner. You get what I mean? Just try to find ways to add more, especially smoothies. Smoothies is a great way to add fruit and veggies. Now, I used to get very fancy with my smoothies and like look up these fancy recipes. Now, I go to Trader Joe's. I buy like the frozen ones. I'll leave a link here of the ones I buy. I made a video about it, and I just put in my magic bullet. And I might add a banana or something to it, and some greens. Nice and simple. See, simple, simple, simple. And another way I like to have veggies. Like, let's say if you're making pasta, just add some spinach to it. Like if you're doing pasta, like chicken Alfredo, chop up some spinach, add it in, or you can add the big leaves. Like I like eating zucchini pasta. That's my new favorite. And if you don't have the spiralizer, just chop it up. Because my daughter can't eat the spaghetti type because she could choke. So I chop them up into cubes, the same size as her chicken. And that's how she eats her pasta. So, yeah. So the third thing I want you guys to add to your new journey is add more movement. I definitely, as a stay-at-home mom, I didn't move like at all. Like I was just moving around the house. And I don't consider that moving really. So every day, for at least 30 minutes, I take a walk with my daughter. And it gets us out the house, some more vitamin D. It does like change. It does make you feel better, if that makes sense. But I love taking her on walks. Like she'll look out the window and go walk because she loves them so much too. I've recently, for like the past month, been upping it a little. I've been doing some exercising. So whatever your level of activeness is, bump it up a little. So if you're not doing anything, you have a sedentary job, just try walking more. If you're already walking, try to add like 2 to 3 days of fitness. Now if you're working out 3 days a week, try to add 5. Now if you're working out 5, then you go, girl or boy. Whatever you are, good for you. So then you don't need to add more movement. But again, if you have a sedentary job and you're not working out at all, don't promise yourself that you're going to the gym 6 days a week. It's not going to happen. For a month, it may. For 3 weeks, it may. But for long term, you have to build up. And I think that's what I'm trying to get through to you guys. Build. Just build. for those people who don't have much time, look into high intensity interval training, also known as HIIT. That's how I get my workouts in, especially, I don't want to sit here and be like, boo-hoo, I don't have time, but I am a stay-at-home mom, and it's hard for me to even record for you guys sometimes. So I have to do it when she's sleeping. Same thing with working out. I do work out in front of her because I want to show her this is how we're supposed to live. But it does get a little tough, so sometimes I might get a quick workout in while she's sleeping. So the last thing that you guys should add is more motivation, because motivation is so essential. And so you guys can follow me on Instagram, so you can maybe that would motivate you, or look for people in the fitness, hashtag Fitspo, or before and after weight loss. Look at the people I follow, because I follow a lot of fitness people. I personally don't like bodybuilders, no offense to those people who are interested in that stuff, but that doesn't motivate me. So you won't see like brolic women. I like girls that, you know, like who has bodies that I would want. That makes sense? So yeah, you can follow my Instagram. You can follow other fitness people. You can check my Instagram for people that if you have no idea where to start. Also, I have a Live It Simple Facebook group, and it's a community of my friends. It's about 30 members, and we try to motivate each other and share our experiences and stuff like that. So I'll link it below if you guys want to follow my Facebook group, because I'm trying to make it a thing where we can all just rely on each other. Because I'm not sitting here telling you what to do. I'm sitting here trying to do it with you guys, if that makes sense. So if anybody has questions or motivation and stuff like that, they could definitely post it there. So with that being said, that's all I have for you today. So the 4 things that you guys can do is add more water, add more fruits and vegetables, add more movement, and add motivation. See, my daughter Savannah agrees. So there you have it. I hope this helps. Baby, hold on. Hold on, okay? Hold on. So I hope this helps. So, yeah, I don't know if you can see her like right there. She keeps poking through. She's climbing on the couch. Baby, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. So I hope this really helps you guys. Stay tuned next Monday for part 2 of the series. So thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.